Hey everyone, this is Wenli coming to you from Fate of the Empress, and I want to talk to you today about very basic things about totems and seals, and that is the skill and the stats, and how to use other totems to upgrade totems and other seals to upgrade seals. So we're going to cover those three things, and I'm not going to get off on a tangent because really there's so much to talk about on totems and seals, and it's easy to get off on a tangent. Like I just did 5 minutes ago when I tried to do this video, and it ended up being 7 minutes long, and it doesn't need to be that long. So let's get right into it. Go to pets, go to a totem, and there's two parts to this totem pop-up. The first one is basic attributes. Okay, so here we have all the basic attributes that come with this totem. And these are things that you want to pay attention to because they're applied to the pet, which is then applied to the hero. It's a little abstract because it's 3 degrees away from your hero. You know, it's like your hero gets a pet, and then your pet gets a totem, then your totem gets a seal, that kind of thing. It's abstract, but all of these are stats that get added to your hero directly. So pay attention to these. Now, the second part is the skill, the totem power. And this part you use after totem power is activated at the beginning of the battle, increase the carriers. So you want to read this carefully because not all of them are carrier specific. Some of them are, based on team, or, it affects the other team in some way, your opposing team, or it affects general team stats. So do read these carefully because they don't always apply just to that hero. Sometimes they're not applied to that hero, they're applied to the other team or to your team. Make sense? Okay. So moving on. The next thing you need to understand is that you need to put the right kind of seal into the right slot in order for you to activate the skill. So make sure you do that. There are different types of totems. There's solemn, hefty, lumina, gloss, and I guess universal, but I don't know. Don't ask me about universal, I don't know yet. And there's different qualities. There's yellow, which is rare, rose gold, which is elite. There is jadeite, which is, maybe jadeite's elite, and this one is, no, jadeite's epic. I can't even keep it straight. Okay, and then there's fabled, which is garnet. So the quality does change the stats a bit, but it does not change whether or not that seal will unlock that slot. So if it says it needs an S, which is solemn, then any S seal that you put in there will be part of the combo that will unlock it. Okay? You follow me so far? I hope so. All right. So the other thing that you want to pay attention to on seals is the actual stats that come with them. So for instance, this one has EVA. EVA is great, but you can also compare it with other seals to see if there are some stats that your hero maybe needs more. So that's how you kind of pick which seals are the best for your heroes, and start with your MC, go to your main, and then move on from there. Use the best seals that fit your heroes the best, your MC and then your main, and then move on from there and leave the leftovers to, the rest of your team. All right. So the other thing is you can feed your seals and totems in the same manner, but you have to go to different places. So for seal, you go to seal and then level up. And you can either tick the box for all these and do it the long, slow way, or you can click autofill and then limit the types of quality that you're allowing it to use, and then tell it how far up you want to upgrade it. And it will tell you by not allowing you to press plus that you don't have enough rare seals. You need elite ones too. And that would put it up to 4, and you say level up and you're good to go. This will also increase the stats. That is an important point. So why do we want to improve these seals and totems? To increase their stats. It's as simple as that. All right, let's see if it does anything this time. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. Wow. Gave me 4% boost, well, 3.5% boost with EVA. I like it. Nice. And, just make sure that you're being very aware to not use the seals you don't want to use, because you might need them for other things. Just saying. Okay, so that is the way to upgrade that. Now go to enhance, back to the main page, enhance here, and then you hit enhance, that little button, and it will help you to upgrade seals or totems. See, they're so hard. They're like the same shape, and I understand everyone's confusion. It's tough for me even to talk about. All right, so you can say autofill, which will make it faster. I can make this all the way up to 35. I don't need to make it to 35. And so I'm not going to use jadeite. I'm not going to use rose gold. And I'm going to tell it to go to, let's see, at 7. Let's just go to 9 and see what happens. Okay. And then I'm going to enhance. All right. So it increased my HP, my attack, and my defense for this totem. A bit. I mean, every bit helps. So that is the basics of how to increase your totem and seals might, read them correctly, and make sure you're following along and seeing what stats they have and what skills they have. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope it was short enough, because I can really talk a lot about totems and seals, way more than I did just then. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great night, and help each other out.